Good morning once again and welcome back to a new day here on TV3. Hopefully by now you've woken up and felt the sunshine. We have, and we're here to experience it with you. Now it's time for us to talk about vehicle registration, and with Sandra and myself this morning we have the Deputy Director of the Vehicle Inspection and Registration Unit of the DVLA. His name is Alhaji Idrisu Hussaini. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you.
Sandra and myself have witnessed yesterday when we were leaving work, getting down towards 37, the whole entire right lane heading into the DVLA is full. People are coming to do their car registrations. We had I think 500 and something registrations have been done here within the last few days alone.
Just in Accra.
Just in Accra. And you have intentions of almost doubling that very shortly as well. What's the current state of vehicle registration?
Thank you for the opportunity. The current status is that we are faced with this challenge of the few days of every new year, maybe let me say a week or two. Normally that is the phenomenon, because people wouldn't want to register vehicles that have acquired at the last quarter of the previous year. They all want to wait until the first week of the year, and everybody wants to do the registration. So
sorry, let me just cut in there. Why is that the case? Why is there such a mad rush to register in the beginning of the year? What's the difference between registering the last quarter, like you just said, and doing it at the very beginning of the year?
The reasons might vary from one individual to the other, but what we have gathered from our own survey is that people tend to give premium to vehicles that have been recently registered as against the year of manufacture of a vehicle.
Does that add any value to the car?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So exactly. So that is a perception. So if I'm buying your vehicle you just registered in December the previous year, it tends to sound that is last year's vehicle, as against if I just registered it in January.
So it gives more value.
So it gives more value, which is a wrong perception. In fact, if we need to actually analyze what type of vehicle I should buy, then you should be considering the year of manufacture or even the mileage of the vehicle, but not the registration.
Right.
It's very deceptive. I'll give you one critical or very simple scenario. If today Alhaji should buy an auction vehicle which belongs to the government, it is going to be a GV. And because Alhaji is an individual, when he comes to license office, we're going to change the number to a civilian number. So if that vehicle was registered 20 years back, maybe A, we're going to give Alhaji 2014.
Yeah. That's very deceptive.
Very deceptive. So
it's a wrong perception.
That is a perception. Okay. So that is why people, this is just one of the reasons. Other reasons may be there. People just want to say, I'm riding in a vehicle that has just been registered this year. So coupled with other reasons, people don't come to register at the last quarter of the previous year. And the first day of the working day in the new year, everybody wants to get a number, because he or she has been waiting for all that long. So that is the problem. And as human beings and even machines, you cannot continue running a machine forever. Definitely you must have a capacity at which point you have to break. So at the 37 office, for instance, we are forced, when it comes to this way, to give appointments. We are able to do 100 vehicle registrations a day, a little plus or minus 10. Okay. And the people coming will definitely be more than that. So we've started giving them the appointment, so that today is not my day.
Right.
I have to come.
I think that's great.
Yes.
I mean, even the queue that we saw at
37, for that queue we saw.
Exactly. We still have the human understanding differently.
And people will still choose there regardless of whether they have an appointment or not. So what is the actual procedure for registering a vehicle? What does one have to go through? Can you take us through the process?
Yeah, it's very simple and straightforward. Now, before a vehicle is being registered by DVLA, we want to be sure it's roadworthy. So if you have the intention to register a vehicle, the first point of call is to go to